Jesus.
Oh.
I'll be counted out. You stand at my grave, already breaking ground. But I don't think you know me. There's a side to see, baby, haven't made it out. My enemy, I watch you bleed.
And welcome to Ladies' Night. We actually have just about a full panel. We're going to go from the left to the right and introduce the panel. First off, we have Jessica. And then we have Miss Hillary. We have Happy. We have Killer Queen. We have Badass Bitch. And we have myself, Ghost Rider. We have Lick My Boots going to be returning shortly. She has a little bit of technical error, but we're trying to fix that currently. And so we're going to introduce the level and how long each of us has been playing in War Commander. Jessica, are you back yet?
I don't think she is.
All right. Well, Hillary, what level is your account and how long have you been playing?
Let's see.
Try and call back tomorrow. You want to try and talk to her, John?
Okay, so I am a level 42. I've only been active back in the game for about 6 months or so, but I have been playing since 2011. I took about a 3-4 year hiatus.
24-year hiatus?
Mm-hmm.
And did a lot of stuff change whenever you came back, or not really?
Oh, yeah. A whole lot changed.
All right. And did Jessica say she was back or not yet? I didn't hear that. Okay.
Sorry that I had my mic back on. Hello.
Hello. How long have you been playing War Commander, and what's your level?
I think I've been playing for maybe 3 years, give or take. And currently I am level 40.
All right. Killer Queen, what's your level and how long have you been playing?
I've been playing going on 3.5 years, and I'm a level 46.
Wow. All right. And Badass Bitch. I love that name. What is your level and how long you've been playing, dear?
Level 46 since 2011.
2011. Wow. And my name's Ghost Rider, of course. I've been playing for 4 years, and I turned 44 probably about a couple months ago. The last couple months.
Congrats.
Awesome.
Now we have a list of questions that YouTube has asked us, Ladies of War Commander, to answer. So we're going to go one by one down the panel. So, Jessica.
Yes.
How did you get started originally? Did like a friend get you interested, or?
Yes, a friend of mine who played a separate game totally away from any of the Kickside games, suggested it to me. He said he needed somebody to join his group and to build lots of ciphers. I had no idea what that meant, but I was like, okay, whatever I can do to help, because he was my friend. And of course, he's left the group that I was in years and years ago, but I joined because of him, and I've stayed because of the connections I made with the insane group of people that I've met.
All right, Hillary, how did you get started?
I actually used to be a complete Red Alert fanatic, so I happened upon this game by accident, and yeah, I just love it. It's one of my favorite things to do.
That's awesome. Hillary, Happy, when did you get? Who got you into War Commander, or did you happen to find it on your own?
I hate to say this, but it was my husband who actually got me hooked. I got him hooked on a beer game. He got me hooked on War Commander.
And does he still play?
Very seldom.
Very seldom. But you play more than him, don't you?
Yes, about a good 18 hours a day.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
Killer Queen, who got you into War Commander, or how did you get started, rather?
oh well, this is bad. A ex-boyfriend's brother got me into the game.
An ex-boyfriend. Tell us about
Brother.
that story.
An ex-boyfriend's brother.
Ex-boyfriend's brother. Wow. Are you still friends with him or not?
If you want me to be blunt, fuck no. The son of a bitch can die.
What are you?
Brother.
Oh, both of them equally.
Okay. Badass bitch. How did you get started in War Commander?
My fiance was playing it, and I used to laugh at him, and he got me to build a base just so that I can send him stuff, and next thing you know, I'm hooked.
Well, myself, Black Hydra actually came down and with a friend of his that I knew from another game for over 15 years, and it was Big Point. And I stopped playing Big Point, and I didn't know what else to play. So while he was down here, he showed me War Commander. And our other friend showed me Star Sonata. And Star Sonata, I said I could not see even with magnifying glasses. So I liked War Commander because it was easier on the eyes, and I stayed with it ever since. All right, so next question. Jessica,
Yes.
what annoys you with playing with a bunch of guys?
Oh, God.
That's a loaded question.
See,
See,
most of the time,
this will give the other ladies time to have a just as good or bad answer.
most of the time, the guys I do play with, they're very well behaved, but sometimes you get those ones that I admit I don't have much of a filter, and sometimes, innuendos will fly over my head, and then they'll start laughing. I'm like, wait, what? And then they'll reveal that it was more of a more risque moment. I don't know if this is child friendly, so I'm going to keep it PG for the sake of the children. But you know what I mean. And an example. So I have like 69 Thor I can hold, and all of a sudden some people will start laughing because 69 and they're childish at that moment. Even I knew I was stepping into it, but they asked, I answered honestly. But yeah, that's it.
Hillary, what about you? What annoys you with playing with a bunch of guys in a war game?
Honestly, it doesn't annoy me to play with a bunch of guys. If anything, it makes me push harder to prove that I can keep up just as well.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Happy, what annoys you with playing with a bunch of guys? Is it just Roy?
Nope. I have no problem with them. I actually have problems with the mouth who think they know it all.
All right, Killer Queen, what annoys you with playing with a bunch of guys?
Honestly, the fact that they are actually, no joke, whiny bitches.
Oh.
The men do more whining in this game than you could begin to imagine. Like, I bounce back and forth between pages and Discord, and I do all that stuff because I want to get as much information about things for the community as I can pass on to my clan and fellow friends. And the whining I see that come from guys day in and day out, it's like, what do you do for a living? That you can cry so much over a game. It's a game. There's nothing to cry about.
Yes,
Go
that's true.
find some beers and drown your tears. But geez, quit your whinging. It's not that serious. I mean, if you lost your wife, car, house, and dog to the game, you might want to cry about that, but you did it. But man, the actual whining that men can actually produce, it's like they're actually giving birth to a child.
Oh. Sometimes it makes you wonder if they actually cry more than us in some things, right?
See, all I know is
I mean, if we're going to sit here and be honest on what annoys us, I mean, hey, I put my hand on the Bible and swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Right? Well, badass bitch, what annoys you with playing with a bunch of guys or fellas?
Insults. You're a girl, you shouldn't be playing this game. So I just go and smash them to show them how much I can play my game. I hate being called nasty names, so I get nasty right back at them.
There you go. Me personally, I was told in game, and this was just last week, that I shouldn't be playing War Commander. I should be in the kitchen cooking.
Yep.
Oh, heck no.
Had that many times.
grab a huge ass frying pan and smack them over the head with it.
Oh, let's just say we visit constantly and smash them.
With your
What
frying
about the
There you
make
go.
me a sandwich bitch stuff?
Yeah.
Who said that? I was going to go smash him.
Go for it.
Give them all the hugs.
Yeah.
I call it personal tutus.
Give them a little tiara.
There you go.
Make them a unicorn.
Well, Jessica, that brings me to the next question.
Okay.
What keeps you playing War Commander in general? Is it the people, the game itself, just blowing shit up because you can?
Honestly, you got it in one. I enjoy the people, and mainly I've recently figured out Discord. So how sad am I? But the fact that I've actually gotten to talk with Robbie and blah blah blah. I know talk good. The fact I can talk with Rory.
Rory.
And, I know
Roy.
talk good. Yeah, you know what I mean. Got to actually integrate. I don't talk well, apparently. The fact I get to interact with more people, so then they're more than just a picture.
Right.
And, that helps build friendships, build connections. And, even though they can be so silly with their jokes, it's nice to be able to interact with people. And I think it's the connections that you build within the community. Even if there are times that you hate the person, it's the connections you build.
Right.
Just watching Peaches get smacked around last night was so hilarious.
Oh, right. Everybody took a turn whacking her.
Whack-a-mole.
All right. Hillary, what keeps you playing War Commander?
It's a combination of things. Definitely the people for sure, and the connections and everything that you make, like she said. But I mean, it's also a way to get frustrations out and go have some fun and just smash the crap out of stuff.
There you go. All right, Happy, what keeps you playing?
The people.
The people?
I enjoy the company. I like helping people out.
And those are all valid points. I mean, why not? All right, Killer Queen, what keeps you playing?
The people, and there's this special little fucker out in YouTube named Psycho. He's my best friend and my co-leader, and he keeps me playing the game. But yeah, the people and the fact that there's probably people that would love to see me quit and I won't give them the satisfaction.
You go, girl.
And yeah, and the thing is, I always set little challenges for myself to accomplish. So I've always got something to strive for. But I'd have to say 90% of me playing the people.
And
and I forgot Nutcracker. He's another reason I still play. He's one of my other best buddies.
oh, he's a sweetheart. I like him. All right. Well, what keeps me playing is that I think it's hilarious that after all this time, no matter how many name changes I've had, they still think I'm a bro. And it's funny as hell after I smash them, they've been beaten by a girl.
Ain't nothing like a kick to the pills than to get kicked by a girl on a pixelated game.
There you go. And then, of course, when they find out, all of a sudden everything gets hushed. They get quiet and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go away now."
Well, the thing is, women have that silver tongue. We can cut a man in half.
Yeah, and what I enjoy is seeing how much we can go with the with not getting too like what they are, but like all I gotta do is to get a guy to pop out of a bubble is tell him that he's got a tiny dick.
That's one way to get a guy's attention.
And then he'll come out and bust his bubble just to prove that he isn't, and all of a sudden everybody swoops in and then puts him back into one.
That's thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy.
All right, so on to the next question. All right, Jessica. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting. Hello. Oh, this is a good one. Jessica, how does it make you feel when you smash a guy?
Honestly, I don't always know it's a guy when I'm attacking somebody. Like a few days ago, we were doing a raid and there was She-Devil. And while I may have not been doing a lot of damage on her, the fact I was stealing all of their infamy just cracked me up so much. I don't even know if they were truly a She-Devil, but I was just enjoying the cheers and the fact that I knew that this person who had been talking shit minutes ago was just like, I know it's not the answer you were probably looking for, but that's all I got.
No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Hillary, how does it make you feel when you smash a guy? Especially a high level guy.
Well, I mean, it's definitely always a good thing because, when you get to actually smash the crap out of somebody, especially if they deserve it, it's good. It's a great feeling. But I mean, it's not necessarily anything out of spite. It's just a game and it's fun.
Yeah, I think it's funnier whenever they take it personal.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, yeah. When they cry, it's hilarious. It makes you feel that much better, especially when they find out you're a girl and then they cry even more. Or when they try and come back and hit you and they can't. That's the best.
Oh yes, definitely. Happy, what makes you, how does it make you feel whenever you smash a guy, hun?
I normally don't pay attention too much unless I actually know it's a guy. And then, excuse me. Normally I just say next and keep on going.
That's a good answer too. Killer Queen, same question.
When I smash a guy,
in the game, hun.
I don't think about it because, I mean, most of the players are guys. And if they aren't a guy, well, then maybe it's a lady boy.
Oh.
I don't know. There's so many lady boys floating around the game. It's unreal. I mean, at one point in time, they were acting like women so they could get a strategic advantage because, men won't hit women. Or they would use...
Bullshit.
No, listen. Or they would join clans and pose as a woman so they could get free gold off of the males in the clans. I mean, it's like, so you don't know if you... Like, obviously, I'm talking to a group of women now, but I don't know. I could be looking at this YouTube and be like, if your name's Robbie, but it's probably Robin or
Robbie.
Or any of that. Or
yeah, you can never tell who's the
Brenda.
GIRL.
I mean, this is all joking. I'm not being serious, but that's how it is on the map. You can't ever truly know if a person's a man or a woman. So
Yeah,
it's
right.
like, if I actually know I'm hitting a dude, it's like, you just got killer queened.
Robbie, you don't get
And
a
talking
tutu
about,
later
you know,
on.
it's like, how you said earlier, it's like, I still get called bro. My name's Killer Queen. Where in Queen does that insinuate bro? It's like, you know what? I'm going to change my name to Killer Queen, Killer King, and then they'll start calling me sis. I really think.
I think we need to pull Robbie aside someday and put a tutu around his ass.
Robbie, I was just messing with you, buddy. It was just a hypothetical comparison.
Now he's trying to smash bases.
Because I'm a male, damn
He
it.
took it personal. All right, on to the next question. Okay, well, I think I covered this one already for myself. But Jessica, and this is for the rest of the panel as well. How do you feel when they call you a dude? Like bro?
Honestly, dude doesn't bother me. I mean, I get called it a lot at work. I mean, because, you know, it's kind of gender neutral, really, at work.
Like your game name is Jessica.
I know, but, you know, dude doesn't bother me. Is if they were to call me a pussy or a cunt, that's where I draw.
There you go. Hillary, same question.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, I get called dude a lot or bro and stuff like that. And I'm just like, really? Okay, my name is Hillary. I've got my actual picture on. Do I look like a dude to you? But other than that, I mean, I just kind of laugh it off. And if they keep up with it, then I just go smash their ass and be done with it.
I like that answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that too. Happy, what's your answer to that, hon?
I have been called dude, bro, dudette, ma'am, any of those. I pretty much smash. I don't care anymore. I'm too old to be called ma'am.
That's a good answer. Killer Queen, what do you think?
Let's see. I've gotten to the point it's happened so regularly, it really doesn't faze me anymore. But like what Hillary said, you know, dropping the C bomb and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, that's, or because of War Commander Global, the K word. Yeah, that's taking it too far. And then I just turn around and I kid you not, one night, I think Psycho could even vouch for it. I was trying to goat this guy out of his bubble. And I was like, look, you fucking minge. And if nobody knows what a minge is, it's a UK term for pussy. It's a slang term for pussy. It's like, look, you minge, pop your fucking bubble. I was a little sauced up on beer and I didn't care, but it was still a good time. And I had other friends there in Global to say, oh my God, you said minge in Global. Nobody's ever said minge. And yeah, it's like, but call me whatever. Just don't call me the K word.
Yeah, that's been overused. They'll use the K and the C, but it's still all the same.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I say K because you can't put the C in Global.
Yeah, because it start 4 or 5 stars it out.
Yeah.
All right, well, badass bitch, what's your answer to that burning question? How do you feel when they call you a dude?
Oh, it don't hurt me so much. I just say, yo, idiot, I got tits. Not a dude.
Yeah, but so do they. So
Yeah, they got, never mind.
Moobs. MOOBS.
See,
Yes.
I got tits. They got.
And
those
we've got
boobs.
breasticles.
Oh, we just keep them higher to avoid
Breasticles?
shafting.
We've got breasticles. Or
Breasticles.
testicles. It's your choice on which one you like better, breasticles or testicles.
I'm gonna laugh if somebody changes their name later on to breasticles.
What a good idea. No, I was going to change mine to I got tits. But I don't
why
think
not?
chicks will let me.
No, that doesn't work.
Me personally, I think it's funny because I have been changing names over the years, and Ghost Rider was my last one, but at one time before, my name was Waffle.
Nice.
Twat waffle?
I changed it to Hot Waffle too at one point just for shits and giggles. But even at that, I mean, it just seems like, you know, unless your name is like Jessica or Hillary, for example, I mean, they automatically seem to assume that because it's a war game, everybody is a guy. I mean, I used to play WoW and I used to play all this other stuff too.
Mhm.
And I mean, I used to play with a bunch of guys, but at the same time, it's getting to the point where a lot of people are just automatically assuming, and then forget that it's ladies out there too playing, and we can play just as hard as the fellas, and sometimes we can put some of the fellas back in their place.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if they think they're going to talk shitty to a woman in global, God have mercy on their souls. Just God have mercy. Where they think they can talk their shit, we were trained in the art of talking shit. Our mamas raised us well.
There you go.
That's
And the
right.
thing is,
Fear, welcome to the panel.
we're gonna smack them right back in the mouth. I mean, I love it when you can shut a man up where they're just going duh 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 duh. It's like, oh, welcome to retardville, fucker.
Fear, do you want to go ahead and go through the top, and I'll run through real quick to get you caught up before we go to the next set?
All right.
Okay. What's your level and how long have you been playing?
44 and off and on for about 6 years.
Awesome. And how did you get started?
A friend of mine kept sending me invites, so I tried it out to get him to stop.
That's unique. What annoys you with playing with a bunch of guys?
The constant females don't play this game. Yeah.
That's short and sweet, but it is to the point.
Yep.
And what keeps you playing?
The people. It's just the friends I've made over the 6 years.
And how does it make you feel when you smash a guy?
Same way I feel whenever I smash anybody, because it's mostly guys I'm smashing.
There you go. And how do you, the last one before we get to the next set of questions, how do you feel when they call you a dude?
Most of my friends call me bro, so it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I think the guys take more offense to it than I do.
Yeah, because I mean, nobody can tell whether or not you're this or that or whatever, or All right, so we're going to go back to Jessica since we're caught up. And Jessica,
Yes.
how do you feel about being underestimated as a female?
I'm always underestimated. So let them underestimate me. It'll just make the victory that much sweeter.
There you go. Fear, what do you think?
I mean, it's kind of bound to happen. It doesn't really bother me. It takes a lot to offend me in this game.
Hillary, what's your answer to that question?
Well, first off, if a guy is dumb enough to underestimate me, then he's just stupid. I'm just going to put that one out there. No, it doesn't bother me. If they underestimate me, then it just makes it that much sweeter, like Jessica said. I mean, you get to go and have fun and show them that they shouldn't have underestimated you in the first place.
There you
Or
go.
you get to embarrass the crap out of them, which is even better.
Oh, yes. Revenge is sweet. Happy, how do you feel about being underestimated as a female?
I don't care anymore. They either take me how I am or they can go somewhere else.
That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Queen, how would you respond?
Revenge? I don't know. I like to serve crow cold. I mean, revenge it's bittersweet. My main bitch, Karma, man. She's a ride or die. She'll get you.
Yeah, they can probably take that statement about 3 different ways.
Yeah. They typically do.
Hey, ABC.
Badass, what's your answer to that question, hon?
I don't get offended if they underestimate me because I'll sneak up and smash them with everything I have.
There you go. And it's, for me personally, I just don't give a rat's ass. I just love it whenever, most of the time, whenever they find out that I am female, they just like back away and go in their own little corner and they start going to hit somebody else. And sometimes I get somebody that will actually say, I'm sorry.
I find it funnier than when they apologize. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know." And
It's like, what you sorry for?
like,
Yeah, right.
why are you apologizing? This is a game. You think I'm butthurt? Clearly, you haven't been paying attention.
I like the ones that's like, I killed you. No, bitch, you didn't kill me. An hour and 15 minutes, it'll be like you were never there.
Oh.
And your wife probably tells you the same thing.
Oh.
It'll be like you were never there.
Burn.
Ouch.
Oh no, that wasn't a burn. That was just an assault. That was just. There's no body left from that fire.
Damn.
I mean,
Right.
geez. I killed your pixels. Oh, look, I just closed my computer down. Oh, it's going to be there in an hour. It'll be back there tomorrow, I promise you.
All right. Oh, Jessica, what do you see in the future of War Commander?
See, I'm still pretty young at this game. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience yet when it comes to troop maintenance, but I would like to see the game become more popular, see the commands become more fluid, so then it is easier to draw in newer players, because that's how games stay alive, by drawing in newer players to keep up, to keep things fresh and alive. So keeping the tactics up so then that it keeps the more advanced players engaged, and yet in a way that it's easy for newer players to pick up, seems like a good start to me. But this may be coming from a person who lacks a great deal of experience. And I'm sure the other ladies have a far better idea than I do.
Well, Fear, what do you think of the future of War Commander? Or what do you see in it?
I'm not really sure what I see. Because for a while there, I was at the point where, okay, I'm done with this game. If this event doesn't impress me, I'm out. And then that event impressed me, and I'm back. So hopefully they keep with events like that, and they keep the warpath going, because the PvP season's okay, but if you look at the end, everybody was just farming up from other tags. That doesn't make it any fun.
That's true. I think we heard something about a post about that fairly recently. All right, Hillary, what do you see the future of War Commander?
Honestly, I don't know about what I see in the future of War Commander. I mean, I wish that they would make a couple of changes. I kind of wish that they would, y'all are going to hate me for this. I kind of wish they would lock jump back down to where you couldn't jump every minute that you wanted to jump. Because I miss the old days of actually having wars, and there aren't any wars anymore. I mean, there's you jump in, you hit some people, you jump out, woo, it gets old. So I kind of personally wish they would lock jump back down. Maybe not for a full week like they used to, because I mean that was a bit extreme, but maybe lock it for 24 hours so that there is at least that little bit of time period where if somebody jumps and hits you, you can hit them back. You don't have to go hunt them down.
I personally think if they were locked, I think 3 is a good number.
Yeah, 3 would be freaking phenomenal, because then it would be more actual wars again. I miss the day of sector wars. That was the best in my opinion.
Well, they gave having a level 2 account worth having, because you could use it and just go scout a sector to see what you might be facing. Is it active? Is it inactive? Is it high levels, low levels? What are you looking at? You could always go and survey a sector. Now level 2s, honestly, people really need to stop making them.
I actually agree with that. Happy, what do you see for the future of War Commander?
I personally don't know anymore. I used to like it to the point where I would play it constantly, and now it's just like, okay, what else are they going to fuck up now?
Well, what pisses you off the most?
Where they take everything away from you, even if you have proof, saying, "Oh no, we can't give it to you. You didn't open it." It's like, "Oh really? What's this?"
Yeah, especially
like
when you have proof.
Right,
Yeah.
and they say you don't have it. It's like, whatever.
So that could be a game changer as well.
All right, could be, but that will never change.
Well, that's some good points. Killer Queen, what are your thoughts on that?
Where do I see the game going in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, like I said, I bounce back and forth between Discord, seeing what the moderators are saying, you know, talking to some moderators and personal conversations. And I do see where they're trying to change it up. They're trying to get more involved with community like they did this previous Warpath by bringing out kicks bases for players to attempt to hit and everything. So they're trying to get more involved. Is it a little too late? That's a good possibility. This is something they should have probably been doing for probably the past 2.5 years. Because in the past 2.5 years, if anybody's been playing that amount of time or longer, you've seen that the game has de-escalated as far as the population of players. So maybe they try to do it now. There may be some redeemable features in it, but like I said, it may be too late. One thing I'd like to see Kickside do, because Facebook has provided it, because that is one of the platforms you can play on. I'd like to see them step up their security measures for players who strictly play on Kickside. Because as of right now, there are no security measures for those players.
That's true.
I'd like to see in the future. I mean, we could all get in here and go all day on what else we like to see in the future, but that's why we have our regularly broadcasted shows with our respected channels on our regular days. But as far as seeing, if Kickside can continue to get involved with the community like they are, and they can actually get changed over to HTML in a smooth transition, the game might still have a future.
That's true. That's true. That's all very, very valid points. Badass, what do you think of the future of War Commander? Where do you think it's heading?
For me, it was heading out the door. If it wasn't for Nutcracker, I would have been gone by now. It just, they do stupid stuff and too much lag, too much DC, and you have to wait forever for Kickside to give you responses to your tickets.
That's true.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for Nutcracker, I definitely would have been gone.
That's very sweet. I mean, he's a nice guy. I've always enjoyed my talks with him, and I've always enjoyed seeing what he has to say about certain subjects. And
yes, he knows a lot.
For me personally,
can I say something real quick? I don't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Tyrone in YouTube, if you don't like the show, you're welcome to leave. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Right on.
Get him happy.
Now continue on. I'm sorry, I just had.
You're fine. That's a good catch. That was a good catch. As far as what I see in the future, I honestly believe that they're going to lose more and more players based on the lack of customer support, because this is one thing that we've been bringing up in just about every other week in the show. There are some improvements on that portion, but you have to be very specific, and I don't like the fact that I've been getting more and more automated request as to closing the ticket if it hasn't been answered, because if somebody doesn't know the answer, it goes way back in the back of the queue again, and then before it goes back up again, and then it winds up having a question of, do you want this closed or whatever? And so I think if War Commander does not include trying to upgrade their ability to answer, have professionals answer the questions correctly in a timely manner, this whole where you're waiting 4 days, 5 days, a month, and I've seen some have to wait like up to 3 months for an answer, that's just not right. That's not a way. Kickside is running this as a business, so therefore they should treat their customers as like a business in their response times. And each one individually, and this whole crap of where we're not going to answer any more of your questions from this point on is stupid. It shows that they have a lack of caring.
No, they just want to take your money.
Okay, so Jeff on YouTube presented a question. I've replied in YouTube. Now I want to give it because I read it, and for all the ladies. He asked, "Would you like to see a gender tag on the nail?"
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
No.
My response was, "There's no gender in pixels."
Exactly.
Good.
Because then on top of that, then you're going to say, oh, well, then go from a gender pixel to a transgender pixel, then to all these other pixels.
No,
and
thank you. No,
the next
thank
thing you know, you're going to get all this racism stuff back in there, and then all that stuff should be kept out because that's personal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, that's when you get real world and game world, and the lines get blurred.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in this game, you're supposed to attack and defend based on board commanders' rules and regulations in general, and how each the map, people in the map and the sectors play their game, not based on gender, not based on their profile. Because then, if say for instance, if War Commander got hacked and all your profiles got stolen, that's one more thing that they know about you that they shouldn't have known about in the first place. You know, so. All right, so we're getting close to the end of that, and I have somebody that I am going to PM this out to, and he's going to come on, and this is the only gentleman that we're allowed to have on tonight.
Gasp.
A real live man?
A real life man.
Yeehaw!
Oh boy! Oh goody!
And
Quiet.
so he's going to come in, and he has gift cards for the panel based on how we answer the questions. And we have to be perfectly honest.
I'm always honest.
Yeah.
I think I'm too honest at times.
Aren't we all?
But fuck it, I don't care.
All right, let's see where he is at as far as coming in. And in the meantime, does YouTube have any other questions?
I'm a Cancer. I'm 5'2". I like long walks on the beach. I have blue eyes.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, there's our man of the evening.
Hello.
Wanna be loved by me?
No.
Nobody else but me. You
been drinking?
wanna be loved by me? Boop boop da boop.
Oh, I love it.
I knew we were going to have a Chippendale tonight. So knew it.
Love it.
I muted him.
No! Bring it back. Bring him back.
All right, Brian, go ahead and unmute yourself. Hey, Killa.
Kill the thriller.
Killa the thriller. I had to
And he
mute that.
goes, quiet. Crickets.
Killa.
Maybe he's too drunk to unmute himself.
Right.
I was trying to unmute myself in the YouTube and it didn't. I had to come speak in a manly voice, and which I can't do.
Well, he was practicing in front of the mirror all morning, so.
He was like, you remember that movie, Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for the Memories, with Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo, and Wesley Snipes?
Oh, Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Where they were drag queens.
Oh, God, yeah.
I imagine all the guys right now are in drag.
Am I unmuted? If I get it right.
Pink
You're
progress.
unmuted.
All in
Oh,
pink progress.
All right. Killa, first question.
First question.
Oh, shit.
Okay, YouTube, you be ready for this because you decide who the winner is. Not me, YouTube has to decide. So, okay,
Contest
the
time.
first question, ladies, wherever it could be, a bar or restaurant, you see the man of your dreams. You want this guy, you want him to recognize you. I need you to walk over to him and say in your sexiest voice or whatever kind of voice you want to, what you would do to make him pick you over another woman that might be in that same place. Go ahead, whoever's first.
Oh, snap.
Oh, Jessica, you're up, hon.
I'm gonna do it because all I can do. And I don't think that would work either. I'd probably walk up and say, "Hi, my name's Jessica. What's your name? What you drinking? Looks pretty good."
Oh, she's already getting PMs. All right, Hillary, what would you respond to that?
Oh God, I don't know. I'd
What a
probably.
question.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Yeah, very loaded.
I'd just walk up and say, you know, "Hi, I'm Hillary. Can I buy you a drink? What are you doing here?" I don't have a clue. I'm not good at this.
Me neither.
All right, you happy? You want to give it a go?
I probably walk up to him and say, "Hi, my name is Karen. I have 5 kids. You still want to be with me?"
Killer Queen.
Well, seeing as it's a bar or a club and you never use your real name, I'd walk up and say, "Hi, my name's Cherry. I'm not married and I still have my cherry. May I buy you a drink?"
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That one's good.
All right, badass.
Hi, I'm a bitch, and I got a very large bank account. Ta-da!
I'll be like, "Hey, sexy, what you drinking?" "Oh yeah, me too. How about we go back to my place after?"
All right.
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
Bam, bam. Thank you.
I
ma'am.
really hope your husband isn't listening to that.
No, he's out in the garage.
Okay.
He's out there building a computer again.
Actually, the way I met him is in high school. I threw his ass in a trash can, one of the tall metal trash cans with my best friend, because he annoyed the hell out of us.
Okay. Lick my boots because she has no mic. She said, "Take me home or lose me forever."
There you go. All right, so do we want to see which one is the best one on YouTube?
YouTube, go ahead and vote away. You pick. You pick who you think had the best answer. I'm not voting in this, but I loved one answer. I loved them all, but I loved one that caught my eye. Somebody says Killer Queen wins, so anybody else? Come on, guys, you're supposed to be voting. Oh, I think you scared them away with your answers.
The more said futures.
Now they're all too hot under the collar to reply.
Oh, Tim wants to take me home.
We got a Brandy, we got a killer, we got a couple Killer Queens. How much longer are we going to keep this going on? This is the $10 one I forgot to mention. There's the $15 one is next.
Ooh.
Oh goodness.
I think Killer Queen's the right one.
Yep, I sort of agree with that.
Sorry, they have
Killer Queen, what was yours? What was your answer?
Questions and you
Hi,
come
my
up
name
with
is
the best
Sherry.
answer, and
I'm not married and I still
YouTube
have my
gets to vote
cherry.
on who
Can I
wins.
buy you a drink?
You're doing 3. They're on the second one.
We can hear you, hon.
I tell you what, that I love that one, but I don't know who it was that said it. That mentioned something. I got the bank account.
That was me.
that is some of the stuff that I use to go. I tell them what I can give them. So, and it never works for me either. So, okay, are we gonna go right into the second one?
Sure, why not?
Okay, the $15 one. And if I'm not friends with whoever wins, if they could friend me on Facebook, that way I can send them the PIN number and everything. So you can friend me. If you want to, you might want to unfriend me afterwards because Brandy will probably tell you a few things. So
He wears a tutu on the weekends.
Hey, I'm a killer bee. I'm not a bumblebee. Okay, the next one is you successfully were the one that the guy picked. He gave you a perfect date. It was a perfect thing. Next, he asked you, would you like to go back to my place or we can go back to yours to have a drink? What would your answer be to scare him away from you? Or if this ever happened to you in real life, give a real situation. The best answer, as voted by YouTube, wins. So whoever wants to be first, go ahead.
Can I go, please?
Go ahead, Happy.
I actually did have a guy come back to my place. Not to his place, but to my place. I wasn't married. Not even to my first husband. I wasn't married at all. And no, this was not my first husband. I said, if I plan on getting pregnant, are you going to stick around or are you just going to run away? Needless to say, he left. Next.
Next.
Oh. I just tell him, oh, Dawn, I'm sorry, I have a penis.
Shit, I was going to say that.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
And the hush falls.
I have a way of shutting down a chat.
YouTube, come on. What's your there we go. Somebody finally replied. That's a good one. Damn. Next.
I'm sorry, my husband likes to watch. Is that okay?
Oh, that's a good one, Hillary.
Cough, choke.
I hope you don't mind if my Uncle Daddy joins.
I hope you don't mind if my Uncle Daddy's sister named Bertha joins.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you just took mine to a new level. Oh, by the way, we got to move a transmission out the bed first.
Have you heard from everybody? I've only heard.
No, I'm trying to think of one. No, my brain works in like movie references, so I got some Japanese movie Japanese movies in my head that actually fall into this very same category. It was very, very bad. Oh god. Oh god. The best way I could do it is if I talked about the movie, but this isn't about the movie. This is about the situation.
Come on now, no choking.
Man, this beer's tasting good.
So's my wine.
Well, it was actually a hot day here in California, so.
Oh yeah, it's been really hot down here.
Well, I'm in the Bay Area, so.
I'm closer to Mexico.
Oh.
Let's go back to the question.
Okay. I can't wait to put your head on my wall.
Oh.
Your head on my what?
Our wall.
Oh,
Like mount him. He wants to mount you, so you're gonna mount him.
It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Hey, don't forget the D ring.
Oh.
And bite.
All right. So YouTube, who is the winner?
yes, YouTube, pick them up.
I vote for Marie on the panel.
Yeah.
And ladies on the panel too. Go ahead and vote too if you think if apparently you got the guys a little gun shy. Come on, don't be chicken. I'm here on the show.
Yeah, I have to say Marie took that one.
Okay, and now Marie, could you repeat your answer?
I just said, sorry, I have a penis.
That's a game stopper. I don't care who you are.
It shut that down, didn't it?
Oh, guess what that means we're up to?
The $25 one.
A $25 one. And I'm sorry if I brought about how you feel about men. This is a show about War Commander. Or is it Commando War Commander or Naked War Commander?
Oh no.
Ladies,
Necky.
what would you do? You wanted to go smash somebody you always wanted to. Would you go Commando or Naked War Commander? And what would you say to the guy to let him know you're smashing his base? Say it in your best voice. Go ahead. Winner gets $25 Facebook card as voted by YouTube. Go ahead.
Question. Would this be on video camera? How else would they know?
Use your imagination and let it go wild.
Oh, Lord.
What? How in the actual fuck do you think about that?
Yeah, really.
Nope. This was given to me, and I didn't like this one at first, but then I thought about it. So who can you blame for this? Blame Mead, the guy who likes mead. Blame him for this.
Tim.
Tim, it's your fault.
You suck.
I'm gonna take your mead.
I'm going to take
And-
his whole
So are we
distillery.
smashing them or are we smashing them?
Whatever you want, whatever.
Wait a minute. No.
I mean, yeah, are we smashing
Roy,
them or are
I'm
we
the only man
smashing?
in here. Get out.
Wait a
Roy,
minute. That
get away.
question sucks. So I got a way to tune it up. I got a way to fix this, okay? Ladies, you just log into the game, you let your computer start up, you log in, you're getting ready. You're in between getting dressed, but you see your meanest, nastiest enemy wide open for the kill. Do you get dressed first or do you kill him?
I fucking kill him.
Oh,
I'll fucking kill him butt ass naked. I'll slap him with a titty in a minute.
I was going to say
I
that.
spoke with a titty and go commando.
Okay, one at a time. Go ahead and answer.
The main question of this is how the people are going to judge, is what would your comment in the chat afterward be?
Bitch, you just got titty fucked.
Well, there's the first answer.
I say, bitch, you got titty fucked, and I was commando doing it.
Nah.
How do you like those apples? I just smashed you, your ass naked.
Oh, God.
Next.
How do you like me now?
Stop.
How do you like
Wait,
me
Nicole can't win yet. We haven't had all the answers.
It's the best.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Who's next?
Let's see.
See, me it would be I just mooned you and flashed you, now you're dead.
The moon is high.
Yeah,
Prepare to die.
it is too.
Definitely kind of classy. So
What the queef just happened?
Oh, what the queef just.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I know. Apparently, Roy knows all the answers. He can come back on and tell it in his girly voice.
Smash Roy for interrupting.
Yeah, way to go, Rhonda.
Who else has to go yet? I haven't heard Brandy answer yet.
Brandy.
Yep.
I haven't heard you answer yet.
Oh. Oh, God. I was laughing so hard I pulled out my mic.
Oh my God! I got dressed before I had to answer.
Let's see.
Someone was asking what was Jessica's answers.
The moon is high. Now prepare to die. I was thinking poetic. Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay, Brandy, your turn.
I honestly don't have an answer for that. I don't know. I have no answer for that.
So you plead the fifth.
Play the fifth.
The Marie move.
So you didn't answer. Okay, you didn't answer if you played War Commander, or Naked War Commander.
Naked War Commander.
Oh,
Naked.
Because after the kids go to bed, it's hot in the summertime down south.
What
Yes,
kids?
it is.
Okay, was that all the answers?
I think so.
YouTube, did you hear all the answers? Go ahead and vote. If you didn't hear somebody, go ahead and speak up now so they can repeat their answer so we can give away. I can give away a $25 Facebook card.
Yes, I am too sweet for this.
No, I was laughing so hard earlier, I pulled out the mic.
Oops. Talk about premature.
Yeah, pulled it early.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I just pulled a premature on your base. Somebody wants to hear Killer Queen's answer again.
Which one? I had two.
Oh, doesn't that mean you cheated?
No, I said two things, but no, my initial ones, you just got titty fucked, bitch. Or what the queef just happened.
You just got slimed by the queen bee.
Yeah, I know. I just went ski, 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 ski. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're here, and come on, these guys are being a little shy. Come on, man up, guys. Okay, somebody said Killer Queen wins. Does Killer Queen? There's another one. Killer Queen. I think Killer Queen got this one. Anybody disagree with that?
Hell no.
Okay. Well, guess what? And Brandy always knows Killa throws in a surprise, and I couldn't let these guys vote on YouTube without giving them a $10. So I'm throwing in a $10 to the YouTube person, and guess who gets to pick? The ladies of the panel.
So they've got to answer our question, those three
Nope.
questions?
You are going to pick out of anybody that posted except for me, because I know I'd be the winner, because I know I'm the sexiest. So let's.
Nutcracker.
Who is the person on here, if you had to meet, just saying, I'd like to meet that guy. He interests me, which out of all these guys or women that posted, who would you like to beat? The majority wins on the panel. Go ahead.
I've got to meet Psycho. He's my brother from another mother. He's my best friend.
Okay, so Psycho's got one.
Nutcracker. Definitely.
I would like to meet Tim.
Tim?
I'm kind of with Tim as well. He's my crazy, crazy friend, and I love him even when he's drunk on mead.
2 Tims.
And plus, I've already met Cupcake. Forget that.
Well, I want to meet Nutcracker too, but Nutcracker knows Psycho's my best friend, and I have to meet him before anybody if I go to the UK.
Okay, so that's what, 2 Nutcrackers and 2 Tims. And there was another one. Who there's got to be there's got to be another. Wait a minute. No, there's only there's 6 ladies and one lady didn't vote yet. Who didn't vote?
We've got Bridget. She's the breaker. She said Nutcracker.
I vote Tim.
Okay, so we got 1 Tim.
That's 3 Tims, 2 Nutcrackers, and 1 Psycho.
So,
I was keeping count.
Did you count Bridget, Karen?
3 Tims, 2 Nutcrackers, and 1 Psycho. That's 6.
Partridge in a pear tree.
do we have a tie here, or do we got a decisive winner, a YouTube winner?
Where's Jessica?
Here, I said Tim.
Okay, Hillary.
I don't know anybody in YouTube, so I guess Tim.
Tim.
And Ghost chooses Tim.
Ghost chooses. Well, I already counted her. It was Ghost and Jessica chose Tim. Who else chose Tim?
Happy.
Okay, so that's 3. It looks like we got Tim, right?
I think Tim. Yeah, I think the tie was broken with Hillary saying Tim.
Okay, so it looks like Tim's gonna get a $10 Facebook card from me also for. Oh my God, who? Tim? Oh, come on! It must be the mead.
Yep.
Did he bribe you all with a bottle?
No, but he says I need to try that.
I can give him my address if he wants to send me one.
Yeah. Hey, I think a $10 Facebook card, you should be able to buy the whole panel a bottle of mead, right?
Buy it. He makes it. It's not something you can buy. It's something you have to make.
Oh, Tim makes it? Oh.
Well, you can go
Mead
to
has
the store.
to. Mead has to be made. It's like
Oh.
moonshine and it's like rye. It has to. It's something you do with love.
No. No. My cat came up and wanted to say hi, so I'm giving the cat all the kisses.
Oh, I thought you were blowing kisses to Tim.
Well, and note for the ladies that don't know me on the show and the ones that do, I'm actually my game name is Killabee. I'm in Sector 80. I'm a level 51. So
Jesus Christ.
So that's because I didn't have a life for about 2 years when I was waiting to retire. I played this game 18 hours a day. That's what happens when you don't have a life. Anything you want to ask me, I'm going to remain until the show ends so I can figure out everybody I got to send the Facebook cards to. So, do you need me to leave, Brandy, or do you want me to just stay around until the end, or what?
Well, actually, no. We're going to give shout-outs.
Oh, shout-outs.
Yeah, Killa, go ahead. Start first.
Oh, see, Jessica's probably happy because Killa's always first with the shout-outs. I want to thank, of course, the panel. It was awesome hearing your opinions and to YouTube. And you were actually right about one thing. I've seen sometimes the ladies get looked at like, oh, me. And honestly, I probably watch a little. If I know if it's a lady on there, I'll probably try to watch my mouth. But you know what? I don't care. If they're an enemy, they're getting flat. And you know what? War Commander is not gender-based. You're either a good player or you're a crappy player. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You enjoy the game. And I think people need to forget about the race, forget about the gender of the person playing. You know, you're a player. You're not a gender. You are a player.
You are a person in a seat playing.
Somebody go to YouTube, not muted.
And one thing I will admit about the ladies and guys out there in YouTube, I don't care. I don't hear the ladies fighting over who's got the bigger one and who's gonna swing it the best. That's what you'll hear from a guy. They want to prove who's got the biggest one and swing it. Ladies, you don't. Ladies, you don't.
You want to
do
know
that.
why women don't bitch? It's because it's like, fuck, my tits are too fucking huge. Who really wants to it's such a burden, or it's they're too small, but I really don't want them too big because then it would be like a big titty bitch and it would be a burden. So we just don't sit around running around saying we got big titties.
Well, I gotta say, my other feminine side is look they wiggle. So that's all I'll say. But thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate that, and that's all I'll say.
Jessica.
Yes.
Shout out, please.
Well, I want to thank all of you fine ladies for letting me come in on the show. It's my first time here. I mean, I've listened to it before when it's just the guys, so you know they're crazy enough as it is. But other than my cat coming to say hello for the last few minutes, I appreciate being here and speaking with everyone and meeting everybody here, and hope to see you all again. And yeah.
Hillary.
Excuse me.
Well, Brandy, thank you for inviting me on the show. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
You ladies are hilarious. And to everybody out at YouTube, you guys are funny. And I have to give one special shout out to Champ because we are fighting and I am sorry. And
Darren.
that's it.
Happy.
I want to give a shout out to the panel, the ladies, because for one, I didn't know. Actually, I did know that there was a lot of ladies playing. I just didn't know how much fun I was actually missing. And to the YouTubers for listening to us bitch, whine, and complain. Take it like a man.
Killer Queen.
Oh my God. Thank you, ladies. This was fun. It was absolutely hilarious. I don't think I've laughed this much in a while. And a lot of you ladies I've spoke with before, and after show hangouts, being invited to them, just knowing you. Some of you are new to me. It's been great getting to meet you all. Nice to see that there are more than just the females I know off the tip of my nose in this game. To the fellas in YouTube, you crazy, wacky lot of fuckers. So good to see you here tonight with your beautiful wigs and rouge and lipsticks and your stilettos and your fishnets. So glad to have you here
Fishnets.
tonight.
And pink
You
prom
just
dresses.
made Tu Wong Fu so proud of you. Continue having a great weekend. It's just the start. For all you World Cup fanatics, I know you probably won't be around much tomorrow. There's 2 games going on. So get on, have fun. Don't get on, have fun. Drink beer. Don't be a queer. Live life. Be merry.
All right, badass.
Oh, but let me be politically correct. When I say don't be a queer, don't be sad.
There you go. Badass, your turn.
Hi, thanks so much for having me on the panel. It was a blast. Special hello to everybody that's in the chat. It was great reading all the comments. And gotta give a shout out to 47.
All right. So that leads it down to me, Ghost Rider. I wanted to give a shout out to all the wonderful ladies who came out tonight, and we're going to keep that chat open in case we do another one here in the future. Would y'all ladies like to come back and keep doing ladies' night periodically?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I just got a gift card.
Yep, and
I'm joking, but yeah. This was
as long as it's not on a weekly basis, I don't mind giving Facebook cards because it was actually a very enjoyable show. It was.
this was fun.
Yes.
And that's the whole point of this. I mean, ladies are here to have fun just as much as the fellas. And just please don't underestimate the ladies, guys, because we can whip your ass just as much as somebody higher than your ass can.
And obviously, our minds are just as dirty.
Damn straight.
That's right. I agree with that.
If not more.
Definitely, if not more.
Statue of Liberty and hold my
beer.
stick high.
All right, well, that's it for tonight. As we wrap this up, remember to like and subscribe, and let us know if you'd like to see more ladies' nights. Have a good one, and we are out.
Bye.